guest today is known as the Real Michelin Man, and now you can call him the Incredible Shrinking Man. You can catch him on Monday nights on Fox Hit show, MasterChef. I want you to help me welcome back to the show, MasterChef Judge, Mr. Graham Elliot. Welcome back to the show, Graham.
Hi, thanks for having me back.
Okay, now, Graham, I'm going to ask you the same question everyone else is probably asking you. We all tuned in last Monday, and we only saw half of the Graham we know and love. So please tell us real quick about your dramatic weight loss. How much weight did you lose, and why did you decide to lose the weight?
Yeah, so I'm now down from 400 to 250 pounds, so 150-pound weight loss. And the reason is, getting to that number and all the health issues that come with it, and the fact that I had just had a new baby boy, I realized that, it was a selfish way to live, and I couldn't accept being the big, round, fun, overweight guy, and I had to take control of my life, so that's what I did, and, I've been changing my diet and running and just doing everything possible to get in shape.
And congratulations, I read that you ran your first 10K run. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm preparing for the Chicago Marathon in October, which might be, the worst decision in my life, but I'm going to make it happen regardless.
Awesome. Congratulations. Now, I want to talk about the new season, and I noticed there's a gentleman on there, an African-American guy that kind of looks like the old Graham. I was so surprised. I said, that's what Graham used to look like.
Yep.
Okay. And I wanted to know, once we get into the interview real quickly, do you have any advice for him? Because we see where you are now, and then there's a guy on the show that looks like where you used to be. Are you ever going to talk to him about weight loss? Are we going to see something like that on the show?
Yep, and I actually do off camera. I love to be involved with these contestants. That's one thing, as a side note, I think is great about the show that people might not know is that Gordon, Joe, and myself spend so much time trying to coach the contestants and make them better, more than probably any other reality show, which is great, and you find a real bond with them. But Willie, he and I spoke at length, what can we do to make him healthy, and what's the right option for him, and I think it's the same thing. You wear funny glasses and try to be the humorous one in the room, but it's all like a defense mechanism to keep other people from making fun of you. You make fun of yourself first. So, I relate a ton to him and, letting him know that you got to make this choice now, and it really does save and change your life.
Wow, that is wonderful. And what else can we expect to see on this season? Because, I'm a MasterChef fan, love MasterChef Junior. Can't wait for that to come back on. What can we expect to see this season?
This season, I think it's a kind of a return to basics. There's a lot of Americana. There's cooking at a diner. There's 4th of July challenge, cooking for the best and bravest of this country with the military. So a lot of things that are amazing, but really the contestants, the characters, if you will, are what's awesome. You have a aerialist dancer, a stay-at-home mom. You have the oldest contestant we've ever had and the youngest contestant we've ever had. So people that are from all walks of life but cook at a level we've never seen before because, we're a nation of foodies now. Everybody loves eating and taking pictures and, getting into that whole spirit of dining and cooking. So it just gets better and better every year, and we have to make the challenges harder and harder.
Now, we're going to get back to your weight loss. Graham, what has been the reaction since people have seen your dramatic weight loss from last Monday? Have you got any feedback? What have people been saying?
Yeah, there's been nothing but support, which is really amazing. And, people tweeting and saying great job and you're inspirational, but also a lot of people writing and reaching out to me just, via email on my website and stuff saying, my daughter, my sister, my brother, all these people have weight issues. What can I do? Or, what advice do you have? And I, make a point to respond to everybody and give as much feedback as possible and just let them know they're not alone. And this is an issue that, really affects this country and, you have to take ownership of it and make the change. So I'm here to help however I can.
You look great. I mean, it literally took years off of you. You look so much younger, healthier. You seem to even sound
weird?
younger. Yeah, I mean, I was like, okay, who's a 17-year-old up here on this show? Where's Graham? Bring him back.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think that would happen. It's one thing to lose weight, but I look at myself and I'm like, I can't even grow a beard. So I already look young, and now I look like some weird teenager. So it's kind of bizarre, but I'll go with it. I'll take it.
Are you able to wear clothes now that you always wanted to wear when you were your larger size, and now you can go to the store and pick out anything you want now instead of having to go to a specialty store? How does it feel?
I went from a size 54 in jeans to 36.
Wow.
And now I can, it's the little things. I can get on the airplane without the seatbelt extender. I can bend over and tie my shoes without holding my breath. I can, get in the car easier without hurting my back. Like things that, aren't even monumental. Like I don't have to take blood pressure medicine now, and I can go and run and play with my kids and help, get on the floor and wrestle with them and just really enjoy life to the fullest. And you don't realize that you're unable to do that until you get there. So, it's feeling unchained.
Well, I want to commend you on your weight loss. Again, you know what? I did have a question. I have this written down. How do you manage now being a chef? Before we go, being a chef, having to taste the food, because we know on this show you have to taste your food. How do you keep from overindulging?
For me, it's looking at food differently. It's seeing it as fuel and also as this beautiful thing that you're putting in your body that you want to be delicious and wholesome. And with the show, it's tasting everything, but really getting an idea of why they put this together. Is it them on the plate, and do they stand behind it? And then are the techniques proper? Was it fried correctly? Did you grill it to the right temperature? Was it seasoned evenly? Things like that. So I don't feel I, again, have to play this character of, let me eat the entire giant, molten lava cake because I'm the funny big guy. Instead, it's being able to just eat smarter and try to lead by example, especially with Junior Master Chef, where, food and obesity is such a huge epidemic with kids. It was hard to stand up there and say, well, eat healthy and let's cook this way and be 400 pounds, So I couldn't just keep living that way.
And what would you give, what kind of advice would you give to someone who's now watching you on the show and they want to lose weight but just don't know how? What would you say?
For me, it's, don't think about what you can't eat. Like, I can't allow myself to have sweets or to have something fatty or things like that. But what you have to force yourself to eat. Like, make a point to eat 3 green vegetables and 2 fruits today. Even just starting that way, you'll start to change your whole philosophy on food. So I think that that's a smart way to flip it around.
Well, that was a great way to end this. Thank you so much, Graham, for coming on the show. And I want to make sure that everyone be sure to tune in tonight to Master Chef, airing on Fox tonight at 8 p.m. I look forward to having you back on the show.
Same here. Thanks so much for letting me chat with you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.